Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mommy Nights, and today we are baking. While we edit, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today we are baking the dikuku. Let's get to it. So first thing first, you guys are going to need 2 spoons, your teaspoon and your tablespoon for measurements. Remember, we are doing this traditionally. So yeah. And then secondly, we are going to need wheat flour, salt, and rama margarine. Any margarine will do. Going to need a baking powder, essence. In this case, I've used vanilla essence, and 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs, sugar. I've used brown, but preferably white. White will do, right? And a cup for measuring flour. So right now we are going to use the lid of our vanilla essence to pour inside our 4 eggs. This time I've used only 2 drops of the lid, and then we are going to whisk your egg. While whisking, you don't need a lot of power to do this. I'm using my fork, which I regard as traditionally, because this is what we grew up seeing our moms doing, using a fork to whisk. Alright, and now we're gonna head over to our margarine. Now in this case, Rama has already made things easier for us to count. We have your 100 gram, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So we are going to cut ours where it ends on number 3, which is 300 grams. You're going to need 300 grams of rama to put inside our 4 cups of flour. And now we're gonna head over to our salt. In this case, you only need a teaspoon of salt to pour inside your 4 cups of flour. Alright. Moving on to sugar, we are only going to put 4 full tablespoons inside our 4 cups of flour. So meaning that if it's 6 cups, you're gonna put 6 tablespoons. However you like it though. I don't like a lot of sugar, hence I'm not going to put a lot of sugar. Alright, so if you want, you can put 5 tablespoons or even 6. Heading on to our baking powder, we are going to put 4 teaspoons of baking powder inside our 4 cups of flour. Next, I'm going to take my tablespoon to mix the mixture, just to make sure that everything is even. Continue mixing until you are certain that everything is mixed well. Right, then we are going to take our mixture of vanilla essence and eggs and put inside our flour. But here I have realized that, you know what, the mixture is not mixed well, so hence I headed over and used my hands how they used to do it traditionally. Back then when I grew up, I used to see my mom using only hands because it would be a lot of flour, so they only used hands to mix it. Okay, then after that you're going to take your eggs and pour inside the mixture, then use your hands to mix everything. Next up, we are going to take our crust, 300 grams of rama, margarine, and put it inside our mixture. This margarine will make sure that our cakes are moistured very well. Now this is how our mixture or our dough should look after we have mixed everything except the milk. Alright, now you are going to take 1 cup of milk and put it inside your dough. All you have to do is just fill it. Your dough has to be very soft because now this is the dikuku. You are not making biscuits. If it was biscuits, you're going to make them a little bit stiff, but because if the dikuku, sweet kuku as they call them, they have to be soft. You really have to make sure that you use your hands to do this. Alright. Next up, cleanliness is next to godliness. I mean, how can we prepare our cakes on a daily basis? We gotta have to make sure that everything is clean so that you can start the baking process. Now, heading on to the stove, you have to make sure that your oven is on and preheat your stove. Put it to 180 degrees before molding your cakes. We are set to go. The next step, because our dough is very soft, you're gonna take the flour and put it on the table you're going to work on. Alright, just to make sure that your dough doesn't stick to it while molding it. You're really going to need a lot of flour to make sure that everything is steady. This is actually the first method you can use to mold your cakes, but if you're a first timer it could be a little bit harder. So on the next clip I'm going to insert is the another way, another simple method you can use just to make sure that you do everything quicker and like there's no stickiness on it. Stay tuned. There we go, another method, the most simplest one you can use to make sure that the dough doesn't stick on your hands and everything goes smoothly. You use your tablespoon to scoop out the dough evenly. Next up, you're going to use anything you have around the house to decorate your cakes and to also flatten them up to make them round like this. In most cases, we use the lid of the Tupperware just to decorate the cakes and make them look beautifully round and decorated. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is how the cakes turned out to be delicious. That's it, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.